Wow. What's up, YouTube land? This is Sultan. Fifth corner pimp. Pimp stand for putting ignorant minds proper, you heard me? Now on this YouTube right here, I'm gonna address some shit that's going on in the political world. Let the nosy people pass by. You know what I'm saying? When they see the turban on, they always won't stop. Ear hustle. Get the conversation. But I ain't in no talking to nobody out here right now. Okay? I want to talk about Trump policies and what he's doing and how it's connected to Reaganomics or Ronald Reagan. Now I said this back when he got selected back in November to run for a second term of president, all right? But I want y'all to know something, that these people don't do nothing new. They repeat the same shit because they're not creative. Their minds don't think like that. You gotta know how the so-called white man, pure European troglodyte nigga mind thinks. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's look at the phrase that Ronald Reagan Trump, because that should be his name, Ronald Reagan Trump. Donald Trump, when he ran the first time, he said, "Mega, make America great again." Donald Trump didn't create that phrase, "make America great again." That phrase was created by Ronald Reagan. You know what I'm saying? "Make America Great Again" was originally used by Ronald Reagan as a campaign slogan in his 1980 presidential campaign. Let's make America great again. It has since been described as a loaded phrase. Multiple scholars, journalists, and commentators have called the slogan racist, regarding to a dog whistle, a political and coded language. Another person that used "Make America Great Again" was Bill Clinton in 1992 when he ran. So right there, we can see the similarity of Ronald Reagan Trump. All right. So let's look at what Ronald Reagan did. Ronald Reagan policies. And let's see if Trump is doing the same thing, which he is. All right. Okay, now what inspired Ronald Reagan to run for president? What led Ronald Reagan running for president? Reagan emerged as a vocal critic of President Carter in 1977. The Panama Canal Treaty signing, the 1979 oil crisis, and the rise in interest, inflation, and unemployment rate helped set up his 1980 presidential campaign, which he announced on November 13, 1979, with an indictment of the federal government. All right? Now, in 2024, which was the end of the year, Jimmy Carter passed away. So there's another similarity between Ronald Reagan Trump. All right? Let's see, did Donald Trump ever meet Ronald Reagan? You say, did Trump ever meet Reagan? Donald Trump was greeted by Ronald Reagan at the 1987 White House reception. At the you know what I'm saying? They met. Trump is a firm supporter of Reagan, and he's trying to run Reaganomics again. Another thing that Donald Trump and Ronald Reagan have in common, they both actors. Before Ronald Reagan became the governor of California, he was an actor. Donald Trump is also an actor also. If you don't think Trump is an actor, go and refer to what Alan Greenspan said when Trump won the election the first time. He said Donald Trump is an actor. He's going to pull off the job of acting as president, which the whole thing we see right now is a show, all right? Let's look at Reaganomics and what Reagan did and how it changed American politics. And let's see if Donald Trump is doing the same thing. How did Reagan change American politics? Upon taking office, Reagan argued that the United States faced a drug crisis and that the best way to address this crisis was through conservative reforms. His major political party were increasing military spending and cutting taxes, reducing non-military federal spending, and restricting federal regulation. Now let's look at what Ronald Reagan Trump is doing right now. He just gave the military people that was let loose during the COVID that would take the shot. He just gave them back pay and he reinstated them with the same rank. Donald Trump is also threatening to cut off a lot of funding and he's attacking the federal government, same way Reagan did. Let's see what programs did Ronald Reagan cut. What federal programs did Ronald Reagan cut? In accordance with Reagan's less government intervention views, many domestic programs were cut or experienced period of reduced funding during his presidency. Those include Social Security, Medicaid, food stamps, and federal education programs. Now let's look at Ronald Reagan Trump. Isn't he talking about cutting off federal education? Is he talking about redoing the Social Security, the food stamps, and the snaps? Yes, he is. It's all in the news. What did Reaganomics do for the poor? All right, what did Reaganomics do to the poor? Income inequality increased. The rate of poverty at the end of Reagan's term was the same as the 1980s. Cutbacks in income transfer during Reagan years helped increase both poverty and inequality. Changes in tax policy helped increase inequality but reduce poverty. What did Reagan do to welfare in 1981? President Ronald Reagan cut spending for aid to families with dependent children, AFDC program, and allowed states to require workers' welfare recipients to participate in workfare programs. All right? So if you look at everything that Donald Trump is doing, Donald Trump is trying to run the Ronald Reagan campaign. He's running Reagan again. Like I say, these pale-faced, troglodyte niggas, they don't do nothing new under the sun. They do everything that already been done. So go and do your research. Ronald Reagan was the president from 1981 to 1989. I'll show you another thing that Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump have in common. Ronald Reagan, when he was in office, he had assassination attempt on him in 1981. Donald Trump, before he was reselected in office, had 2 fake assassination attempts on him because it's a movie they running. You know what I'm saying? So instead of calling this man Donald Trump, I nicknamed him Ronald Reagan Trump. And I'm your Sultan, 5th Corner Pimp. I'm gonna put all the stuff that I'm talking about in the description so you can read it yourself. You can do your own independent research. Open your minds up, my people, and think. Because that's what they don't want you to do, think. Question things. Look for things. All right? Islam.